Hello. Hello, my lovelies. How are you doing today? God bless each and every one of you. I was not planning on streaming. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, Tomorrow's my wife's birthday. The next day's Christmas, and the day after is my birthday. So I was just gonna take a couple days off and chill. But something just happened that was so spectacular, so amazing, that I must share it with the world. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna share this story. Just give me 1 second to get set up, my beauties. Hey baby, love you. Don't you be eating my chicken, dog. It's like Leroy Jenkins once said, yeah, but at least I got fried chicken. And you know what I do? I got some Kentucky Fried Chicken right here. God bless each and every one of you guys. So I'm going to show you the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your life. Let me set up the story for you. I've been playing all day. And today alone, I have gotten 3 perfect games. One with a 15 KDA, one with an 8 KDA, one with a 10 KDA. And with 3 weird items. Shirelia's, Evershroud, and Jack Show. So today has kind of been a let's try out different mythics kind of day. You know what I'm saying? We're trying different mythics. So let's go to match history, and let me show you some of these real quick. Let me show you some of these. Let's see if we had any recently. There's one of them. That's 15 KDA. Yep. There's 8 KDA. Yep. This is all today. And this is 10 KDA. All happened today. I was on fire, guys. I was winning nonstop. And then we had a little bit of a run of bad luck. In League of Legends, you face better teams sometimes. That's just the way it is. I'm trying out different mythics here. I was going for this Rocket Belt mythic. That's why you see me building that. And then I load into the thing, and it says, would you like to play what role? And I said, well, I always pick support first, and I pick mid-second just in case I have to mid, right? Which Sona mid's fine. So after 4 remakes, it decided to give me the jungle role, right? So I go into champion select and I say, guys, can I please have support instead of jungle? And they said no. So I picked Sona. And I decided that I would try my first ever jungle of the season as Sona. Because remember, Riot just added brand new items to the game, right? They just added brand new items to the game for jungler, right? Not exactly sure why it's saying that. Let me leave the client and then come back. Because I have got to show you guys this. I gotta show you guys this last game. I've got to. This game was crazy. Why isn't it showing my last game? I don't understand. I literally just got finished with the game and I won the game. Why isn't it showing it? And on top of it, it's not going to let me download it because it's not showing it, right? Why won't it let me see the last game I played? Bruh, this is messed up. I just got a new title, Incendiary. Alright, I don't care. I'll go to a website and I will show you guys that way. Who cares? Oh, it doesn't show the jungle item. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know it doesn't show the jungle item. So let's download. I had no idea. I've never tried to see a jungling game before. So, from the very beginning in Champion Select, these people were very unkind, right? They were very unkind. But I want you to watch the game. Let's see if we can just do it from the blue perspective. Blue, red, all. Let's turn off Fog of War. And let's just keep it on Sona. Let's just keep it on me. This is me reading the jungle items because I'm trying to figure out how to jungle for the first time this season. Now, let me be completely honest with you guys. I just wanted to play League of Legends. It had been like 15 minutes, 7 remakes. This is my first game. I asked to swap, they said no. So I picked Sona. I'm going to Sona jungle, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, them first couple of clears was real hard. But you're gonna see what my strategy was. So what do you think is gonna happen right at the beginning? Out the gate, here comes an invade. So I know not to take any damage. There's 4 people there. I know not to take any damage, right? I want you to watch how loving my team is. Because they non-stop said mean stuff to me all game long. And I was incredibly kind and friendly with them. So I went to the other buff, right? I don't know how to jungle, but I'm going to try it for the first time. Now bear in mind, I've had perfect games multiple times today. I know how to play League of Legends. I've jungled as Udyr before. So we're trying to dodge some attacks, we're trying to get in some attacks, we're trying not to die. It's a real close battle. Brother Love needs a lot more, jungle attempts, let me put it that way. There we go, baby. We finished our first ever jungle camp right there. How beautiful is that? Gorgeous. And our team's up 1 kill. Everybody's doing good. They stole my blue camp. That's fine. I'll just continue my jungle. So let's see if it'll show the items. Does it show the items? I wonder if there's a way to show item view. Anyway, so for my next item, what I decided to do was, yeah, I want to keep it on Brother Love. I bought a health potion, right? I bought a health potion. That way it would help me with the jungle clear. So I know when you do these camps, you're supposed to kill the little ones first. So I start focusing little ones. And together, me and you are going to do something very special. We're going to count the number of times that my team helps to leash me, because they were so kind. They helped me leash many times this game. It was very nice of them. They were very kind when it came to that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to figure out some of the camera stuff. Will it show any items? Is there any way to see? Because I know what my purchases are, so don't worry about that. I can tell you what I bought. My first back, I bought a healing potion. My second back, I upgraded the heal potion to the 500, so we haven't done that yet. So first back, I bought the 150 heal potion. second back, I bought the 500 heal potion. The game's still 2-1. Everything's still going good. We're level 3. Yeah, Shyvana's way ahead of me, but she has the advantage of being Shyvana and knowing what she's doing. And Brother Love's trying to wing it. See how little his leash is? That's one thing I didn't know as a jungler. He kind of bugged out right there too. I didn't know that his leash was super close. And then Tristana goes on a tear. Good job by Tristana. It was a 3-man gank. At this point, my team lost the plot. This is the point where my team really started freaking out. Oh, Rammus is ganked twice already, and oh, you're so terrible. Dude, I'm trying my best, right? I'm not feeding, I'm not dying, I'm trying to jungle as fast as possible. Here we go back and we get the corrupting potion instead. So I grab the corrupting potion and I decide on my next back, I'm going to get boots. So we haven't got that yet, but we're going to get it. I can tell you exactly what my build path was. It's so easy to remember. We're just going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this Sona jungle game. And you're going to see how nice and friendly and helpful my team was. They were very helpful. Very helpful. You'll see. Yep. So listen, I know I'm a Sona. So my idea was I would just jungle as fast as I possibly can, and I will max Q and heal, right? That way when I get into team fights, I can heal my teammates. And that way when I jungle, I can clear the jungle. I do not normally ever max Q. It's the last one I max because I'm not about damage, I'm about helping and healing my team. I like to heal people. That's my fantasy in a video game. I like to be a healer, right? So that's one jungle camp. We're going to our second jungle camp. And let me say that the Rammus was very classy. Listen, if I was Rammus versus Sona, I would have focused counter jungling as much as humanly possible. But this dude showed a lot of class, and he was super kind. Yo, Mortal Wilds, what up, homie? I'm showing you this banger of a game that just happened 10 minutes ago. I noticed that my red spawns. This is the second time it spawned. The first time it was stolen by a 4-man invade. So I see my reds up, but I need boots. So I'll go back and grab boots. So we're level 4, our team's level 5, and Mundo's level 6, because Void Bear and Mundo are amazing. They're tanks. They really don't got too much to fear. They're very tanky individuals. We're trying, though. We're starting to speed up a little bit, you know? You get a little bit faster as you grow your little pet. It's super fun, by the way. These pets are adorable. They are adorable. So I ward first to make sure that I'm not going to get ganked while I'm doing the red. So it's 2-6. That's nothing. That is nothing. Typically in a day, I'll have multiple games where we're down by 15 deaths and we'll come back and win. Like, it ain't over until the team gives up, right? We're at the 8-minute mark. I'm about to take red for the first time. I'm gonna have a real good time. And believe it or not, Sona Jungle is working. Yes, we're not contesting dragons, but I have to be 100% about that. My team indicated to me that they weren't gonna have much of my back, so I took them for their word, so I didn't even think about doing dragons. You gotta have a team that's on board with you, and my team was very hostile. And they were very much against anything to do with me jungling, even though I didn't queue up as a jungler, and I asked to swap and they said no.
Shut down.
Whatever. You do what you gotta do, you know? That's League of Legends, baby. You can just roll over. This is what they told me I should have done. You should have dodged the lobby. There's two things Brother Love doesn't do in League of Legends. I don't surrender, and I don't dodge lobbies on purpose. So, nah, that was never gonna happen. So then I start the blue buff. Oh, do I? No, oh, I do a crab. This is my first ever crab in this new season. Look at Sona do that crab. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Is this one of them professional junglers? What am I even watching right now? Look at me go, baby. Look at me go. The score's 5-9. The team is doing fine right now. The team's doing completely fine. So I kind of messed up my leash a little bit right there. But yeah, we gotta save this game for posterity. This is a very important historical document. And I want everyone in it to be famous forever. Including myself, because, you know. Dang, I wanna live forever. Let's go. And it's at this point in the game that somebody looks up my Twitch thing and says, he's a redneck. He's a redneck. That's what they say. Yeah. What's wrong with being a redneck? What's wrong with that, bro? Listen, I can't help where I was raised. Come on. We all do the best with what we got, right? And I messed up my leash on the frog again. It's going to take me a while to remember. So I start on the frog. We're 10 minutes into the match. It's only 5-10. It is a very close game. I'm level 6. Take a look at what the opposing jungle is. He just turned 7 right now. I was the same level as the enemy jungler for a little while there. So I'm doing the buff. Here comes a friend, right? He takes the camp, and I don't get the gold for it. So that's the first time they took a camp, and I didn't get gold. That's the first time. It will not be the last time. You're about to see a whole bunch of scumbaggery. I'm writing it down now. That was the first time. I go back and I complete my boots. So I buy the boots that give you ability haste. So I got boots and I've got the health crystal because I'm going to start building my Rod of Ages now. Rod of Ages is my favorite mythic on Sona because it gives you health, mana, and ability power. It is very good on Sona. So I figure at this point, oh, Voidbear was trying to help me. He accidentally took the camp that I spent like 30 seconds working on, right? That's what I'm thinking to myself. It was an accident. So here comes Seraphine, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. My team's helping me do a camp. They're super sweet. Look at how sweet they are. Yeah, they're very nice. Right? And they take a second camp from me. And then they take all the small ones from me. So that's 2 camps. I'm like, but at this point, I'm not fully realizing what's happening, right? At this point, I'm still thinking, oh, they're helping me leash because they're good teammates. No, they're not helping me leash. That's the 3rd camp they took from me. So instead of them being productive members of the team, they follow me from camp to camp, taking all my experience in camps from me, right? So I smite it, because at this point I was like, oh, I see what's happening, you know? I see what you guys are doing. So then I make a decision. Well, if they're going to be this way, and I complete the sub-component to the Rod of Ages right here, by the way. It's called like the Stone of Eternity or something. So then I'm looking on the thing and I'm saying, where am I going to go? They're stealing my camps, so I need to gank a lane because they'll follow me to the lane, right? So I think first I'm going to do red buff for the 2nd time. It's its 3rd spawn. I ward so that we don't get ganked while we're doing the buff.
Turret plating will fall soon.
And I smite it again because I don't want him to steal the camp, right? I see that they're following me, and I see that he's getting ganked up top. And since I see that, he starts backing up. I say, why don't I go help him real quick, right? So I go to help him. There's the tank. The tank just leaves me to die. No cap. I went to help him because I knew 2 people were following me, and they just let me die. They let me face tank it. Which is okay. I mean, listen, that's how I got my first 2 assists in the game. 1 death, 2 assists at this point. 1 death, 2 assists. But that would be what I would call the 4th act of scumbaggery by them. So that's the 4th act of scumbaggery. Now, these are the same people that I said happy holidays to at the beginning, to which they replied that I should take a sharp instrument and slice something. Not joking. That's what they said to me. I'm not going to tell you who said that, but one of them said that to me. Over a video game, guys. In the lowest level of bronze rank that you can possibly get, these people were that angry at me. That's right, but we jungling the Sona. We going. Look at us go, man.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Legendary.
Oh, I got the blue buff coming. Now I get really lucky right here because they're going to throw a ward over the wall on one of these blue buffs. I'm not sure when it happens. But for some reason they didn't see me doing the blue, and I got super lucky right here. You see that ward? I got super lucky that they didn't see me doing the blue buff right there. But I make a mistake. I pull him too far back and he resets. But the good news for me is Urgot's doing the crab and then he's doing the rift arrow. I smite it. I go to take another camp. And I'm trying to save up enough gold to get my blasting wand. And to be honest with you, my first death I was thinking, oh, isn't it unfortunate that I walked into 2 people? I wasn't even thinking that they did it on purpose. But now I know, based upon that's the 5th action against me already. Now I know, based upon their actions, that they completely screwed me over on purpose. So I see a gank happening, there's 3 of us, I go to ult, they leave me. Did you notice? They left me to die. So I come back around, trying to be a good teammate, trying to heal. There's Shyvana. Run from Shyvana. Shyvana almost one-shots me. You see that? But I'm running. I'm going back to base and I'm going to buy a blasting one. That's what's going to happen. So that was their 6th act to sabotage me already. 6 sabotage attempts by my team. They were following me, and when it came time to gank with my hard CC, they ran away to let me die again. It's okay. Brother Love doesn't give up. I'm not a quitter. It's at this point in the game, around the 20-minute mark, that they try to resign for the first time. And let me just go ahead and tell you, I have never willingly surrendered a game of League of Legends in my life. No matter how bad I'm doing, I have never hit the surrender button. And I actually feel pretty good about myself right here. All things considered, guys, I'm 1 level behind the Rammus right now. Think about that. 1 level after 6 acts of sabotage by my team. I'm only 1 level behind. Seven acts of sabotage. Yeah. Keep doing it, honey. Keep doing it. Keep going. Blue Basket. This is the most amazing game you ever seen in your life, homeboy. Sona jungle, because it auto-filled me in the role, and they wouldn't swap me to support. And then they're stealing my camps. That was the 7th act. They told me to kill myself. But they couldn't because I have smite, so I took it. Now I go back, and I think at around this point, I'm completing Rod of Ages. So after Rod of Ages, I've already got my Boots of Haste, I got my Rod of Ages. Now I'm going to start building the Staff of Flowing Water. And the reason for that is, even if you don't got a lot of money, the Staff of Flowing Water is huge heals for your team. It increases your heal and shield effectiveness by 10%, right? So I see that they're taking the tower. I'm here to help Mundo. Gonna go back to my jungle. I see a red line across the screen, which makes me nervous. That was actually in the game. It's some kind of bug. Hey, how you doing, homie? That keeps people from raiding? Yes, sir. I don't allow raids anymore. I hope that's cool. I love you though. You're amazing. You're the most awesome, most lovely person who ever lived. I wasn't even planning on streaming today until this game happened. I've got to stream this game. The world has got to know about this game. They're getting ganked. I go to help them. Like any good player would do. Right? Casting heals. And I accidentally stepped too far forward, and that's my second death, but I also get multiple assists for that game. So, good. We're 16-21 right now. Like, there's no reason to panic. It's at this point they tried to surrender for the first time. I was like, what? No! I'm not gonna surrender. I wouldn't have surrendered no matter what. I don't care if it said 60-0. I wouldn't have surrendered. My first jungle game in I don't know how long, and definitely my first ever Sona jungle. But we've already completed our mythic, our boots, and we started on the Staff of Flowing Water. Super important item. So we're gonna get some big heals out in this game, right? I know that we got 2 tanky characters, and the thing that Sona loves most of all is tanky characters. She loves standing behind and healing tanks. And Mundo and Voidbear are very good tanks. Yeah, Merry almost Christmas to you. I love you. I hope you have a great day. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue Basket. I'm sorry about that, my dude. It's just my schedule's so terrible right now. I'm really not fit for a game. So I start to do the blue, but I notice my team pings the dragon, right? So what does a good teammate do right here?
Red team has slain the dragon.
Maybe it's not this one. I remember there's one that this happened on though. There's gonna come a time when there's a blue buff and I leave it to go help the dragon. Dog. I guess I just didn't see the ping that time. My bad. I actually didn't see it because the next time this happens, I go to help him out. Maybe I was too focused on getting items at this point. I was so starved on camp. I mean, you got the whole enemy team taking camps, and you got my own team taking my own camps while I'm tanking it for them, right? It's pretty, it's a tilting thing, but I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't angry. I kept thinking that they would come around and be cool, right? Okay, this is where I go back and get the tier and probably the health component.
Red team has slain Baron.
I can't remember exactly what it builds out of, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did right here. Because I'm going for Staff of Flowing Water next. It's interesting to go back and watch games that you're a part of. But this game was just, dude, I ain't never seen a game like this before. It was amazing to be a part of it. But I was the only one, look, surrender vote failed. I don't know if that was the second time or the first time surrender vote happened. It's only 17-25. They're up a little bit of gold, but this is no way this is unwinnable. Guys, I've come from like 25 kills down to win games with Sona. So I'm sitting here thinking we're fine, right? Don't want to overextend. I'm looking for proper positioning. Alright. I want nothing to do with Shyvana. Look at that, she took half my health in one hit. Again, the second time she did that. I'm healing, I'm supporting, I'm doing the support things, I'm not getting close to Urgot because that would be a sure death. Oh look, those same people that stole cancer from me, I'm going to heal and shield them now. Yeah, now I'm going to heal and shield them. Because that's what people do. Decent human beings. Don't hold it against their teammates. They do the right thing. So that's what I did. And I even told him at the end of the game, listen, I get it that maybe he was a little upset, but please don't do this to anybody else in League of Legends. Like, imagine how much stronger I would have been if you had supported me in jungle instead of stolen my jungle camps, right? So we've already done 4 lane assists, if you want to call it that. 4 lane assists. Yes, it's true I didn't do dragons. Yes, it's true I didn't do Rift Arrow. Absolute truth. But I'm also Sona, and you gotta play her differently. You can't treat every champion like they can all do everything. Hey, good night, Immortal Ops. God bless you, homie. Much love to you. Yeah, I'm a league only, baby. I'm a league only. The worst League of Legends games I ever have in my life are better than most of my Dead by Daylight games. So, even though this is not a really good example, this is still better than most of my Dead by Daylight games. Like, I'm happier streaming this than I am streaming Dead by Daylight. Man, this, I ain't gonna lie, this skin is dope, man. This skin is cash money. This is my favorite Sona skin. I hope they come out with a prestige mythic skin for her. Because I think she's the only support that doesn't have one. Lux has 2. Nami, Zyra, they all have them. Well, Sona needs hers too. I'm looking for something to do. I don't see anything, so I place a ward because that's the support in me. It's like, you should place a ward. This is my 5th lane assist, at least. Yes, I haven't ganked, but I have assisted, right? Looking for somebody to heal, I'm like, oh look, there's a tank. And the whole time this game's going on, I'm saying encouraging things in chat, like, we can do it, and
Red team has
you know, it's so close, we're gonna be fine. Okay, so they got Mountain Soul. This is where I'm gonna do the blue buff. I don't know how many blues this is. This might be like my 4th or 5th blue. But apparently they never stole my blue buff the entire game, right? Oh, what? Yeah, this is blue. I go back. Yeah, this is where we're just healing the Mundo, Stunning. This is like my 6th lane assist. Sona dies, so that stun worked out. I'm just trying to stay in range to get heals in. Shyvana's on me. I see she's on me, so I gotta run for my life. And this is why I take Ghost. Because of moments like this. This is why I'm a Ghost Sona, not a Flash Sona. Flash ain't gonna save me, but Ghost will. Go back in for the heals. And we die again. But that's okay, because we tried. We were trying to heal our tanks. People moved out of the way. What can you do? What can you do at this point? So bear in mind, I've had 3 perfect games today already. That means 0 death games. So I'm definitely not feeding right now. I'm trying my absolute best to be a supportive jungler, right? Good ult by Sona. Whatever her name is, Seraphine. Oh, there's Brother Love. Looks like I'm shopping. What am I buying? Probably finished flowing staff right now. Staff of flowing water, yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure what the next item is that I would build after that. I think I was thinking something along the lines of Lich Bane or Archangel's staff, probably. Probably Archangel's staff, because I have the tier in my inventory. It ain't pretty, but it's still winnable. We're only 8 kills behind, man. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. This is very winnable. This is very winnable is what I'm thinking. So we're level 13. Rammus is only 1 level ahead of us right now.
Red team's turret has been
Buying a
destroyed.
component of some sort right here. Sona's purchased the Staff of Flowing Water. There we go. There we go. It actually says it on there. That's cool. Yeah, Blue Basket, the ending to this is amazing, homie. The ending to this game is amazing. Let me just say. Mundo's 1v5ing over there. He gets killed because even Mundo can't 1v5, unfortunately. I didn't realize that it was telling me what I was buying. I was just trying to tell you based on my memory of what happened. Which is why they say that humans make the worst, witnesses of trials, because your memory is just not reliable. I still don't feel like we're gonna lose at this point. They said just hold off until we come back up, and we did. We made sure that we didn't die. So let me commend my team on that. A lot of teams would just throw away their lives right there and the game would end. But they listened. We all held off until the tanks got back up. So we're down 2 inhibitors, right? Well, we're down 1 inhibitor right now, but we're down 2 inhibitor towers. Level 14, feeling good about myself. Let's go, baby. And look at me, look at me. I'm looking for things to farm. So I start to do the blue buff, and they start pinging the dragon, right? I notice Boy Bear leaves. I ask anybody if they need the blue. Nobody says anything. So I'm like, okay, you know what's more important than doing the blue buff? Let me go get this Elder Dragon, right? You about to see the worst dragon attempt in your life. Okay, we're healing, we're healing. We're getting ready to start the dragon, right? We're healing, we got 2 tanks, we're good. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 1 DPS. We're okay, we're good. This is looking good. Everybody's full health. I start the dragon. They tried to surrender again, to which I said no. And look at that beautiful ult. Yeah, we died, but we landed our ult. In the team fight. that won the team fight. And they can continue doing the dragon. Such a good ult.
Blue team slain dragon.
I think that's my last death of the game too. I can't remember. We defend base. Good, good. So we're down 33-28. It's winnable. It's 100% winnable. We just aced the enemy team. I'm 15 and Rammus is 15. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Riot knows what they're doing when they add these new items to the game. Riot knows what they're doing. Even Sona can jungle if you give her half a chance. And don't steal half of her chance. And don't say horrible, mean things to them while they're jungling. At this point, I ask if they want me to help with the Baron, because we just did the Elder, and they finished the Baron before I even get there. So, good job by the team. They did that Baron super fast. Caitlyn is really well itemized right now. And I would like to point out that as a jungler, I did like 18,000 in heals this game. That's really good. That's a very good Sona game. I noticed that there's people trying to end the game, so I go back. Try and stop Tristana from ending the game. Fortunately for us, a inhibitor spawned, so they do the inhibitor instead. I tried to stop Urgot, but they focused the other guy instead. Urgot's running, and somebody's going to chase Urgot. I don't remember who it is. Looks like it's Void Bear. I don't chase Urgot, I don't believe. And what do? I start clearing camps again. What you supposed to do as a jungler? Ain't no team fight. Clear some camps. Get some items. Get stronger. Scale.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Mundo's up there doing Mundo things. Amazing game, by the way, Dr. Mundo. So I see that Void Bear and Mundo are going top, and my experience in League of Legends has taught me you need to go where the tanks go. So I'm headed to the top. That's exactly where I'm going. I want to go heal those beautiful beefy tanks. Ignore the buff, not there for the buff. Alright, we healing, we shielding, we queuing. We actually doing damage to Rammus, by the way. 2-man stun, gets a kill. You go, Sona. Yeah, Rammus wasn't going to get to run away. He chose death. They're trying to defend it, but they can't. Okay, we got 2 inhibitors down. And I'm just standing by Mundo, keeping him healed. Incidentally, Mundo just got nerfed in the last patch, and he still just lives. After the nerf. I'm healing, I'm almost dead. Look at that! How much health was that? And I lived, and we won the game! As me, Sona Jungle. I'm level 17, and so is Rammus. We're both level 17 right now. So all that angst by my team was for no good reason. We easily win the game because Sona scales. She's just a different kind of jungler. The team got Dragon Soul against us and couldn't kill us because we out-healed their damage. What a epic game of League of Legends. I wish I could say that this has a happy ending. But at this point we go to the end game screen And a whole lot of mean things are said to Brother Love, despite, I don't know, I thought it was a rather good performance. Take a look at that. We're learning how to jungle. They start stealing jungle camps. They try to surrender 3 times. And, oh, we got Staff of Flowing Water. We're working on Archangels. Look at that. All of a sudden, we're out healing their damage, and we win the game. All right, let's take a look at the score. Let's see. We only did 6,000 damage. Yeah, that's bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's pretty bad. But we took 40,000 damage. And we healed 18,000. We mitigated 42,000. We earned 10,000 gold, which was worst on our team. It was worst in the game, in fact. Yeah, worst in the game. Let's see. What other numbers are important here? Vision score. We placed some vision. We did okay. We were second best in our team with vision score. And we almost did better than their team. Now, bearing in mind, they had actually most of the map, most of the game. So let's take a look at our kill-death ratio. Oh, this is really good. Look at this. This is like a 3.5 KDA. Bronze is only a 2.5 KDA. I'd like to point that out. So we didn't feed. We overcame insurmountable odds. Thank you, Riot, for queuing me as a jungler when I'm a support. And mid lane's my secondary option. After 15 minutes and 7 remakes, it threw me in as a jungler. And I immediately asked, yo, can I support please? They said, nope. What a game, what a day. Had to show you guys this game. It just happened. See, this is the last game in my history. I don't know why it doesn't show your jungling item. But let's take a look at what we ended up. Dude, we had a fully built Seraph's Embrace, a Staff of Flowing Water, a Rod of Ages. Our heals were huge at this point in the game. In fact, without my heals, there's no way we would have come back and won. There's just no way. These people were surrendering. They surrendered 3 times and they were still in my jungle camps. Why do you guys gotta be that way? Why couldn't you be sweet, baby? League of Legends is supposed to be a fun game. Oh, well, let's play a game live on stream now. Now that we talked about the most interesting game of League of Legends jungle ever. Let's actually play the game. This is what I always queue up as, by the way. And I'm working on this quest where you use a different mythic item to win. So right now, I'm trying to use the Rift Maker. That's the current mythic that I'm working on, the Rift Maker. I will eventually try all these on Sona, by the way. We will eventually try them all. Alright, we're looking for mythics. You see my daughter's being spicy. I love her to death, but she is a lovely handful, that girl. My favorite mythic right here, man. Love the Rod of Ages so much. This is my least favorite mythic. As Sona, you gotta be right on top of somebody to activate it, but I did get a win with that today, so we don't have to play it ever again. We got a win with a good KDA, by the way. So, there's that. Just looking for any other mythics that I might have missed. Like I say, we've been doing a challenge for the last couple of days. We've just been having fun. I wasn't planning on streaming, but I had like the most amazing game fall into my lap. How can you not stream? How can you not stream that game? Honestly, most amazing game in history. Did that one? Did that one? In the life of Brother Love. Let me put it that way.